Now on CoastTV News.
We're seeing colder weather to start our Tuesday with more winter chill on the way and maybe even some snowflakes on Wednesday. Not a big deal. Details coming up.
Drives what we've learned about two separate crashes in Seaford that resulted in 2 deaths.
Tree troubles, the cause of a Christmas tree shortage and the impact it's now having on Delmarva.
Motel momentum is the most recent step for a new lodging in Lewis at an older building.
This is CoastTV News Today.
And welcome to our 6 o'clock hour. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley. It is Tuesday, December 5th, 2023.
Yeah, as we make our way in the first full week of December, Paige, I just have the sense that this month is just going to fly by.
You know, as soon as I said it's a December 5th, I'm like, wait, I thought it was November. You know? And November flew by, and now December's going to.
It's just going to be, I think just because there's so many activities, so many things going on, so many things you have to do during this time of the year. Just next thing you know it, you're waking up and it's Christmas morning.
That's exactly. And then it's just cold, and there's no fun Christmas activities to look forward to.
After that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's...
We'll glass half full this morning.
All right, let's slow the roll, as they say.
We won't get there just yet. Let's bring in first alert meteorologist Bob Chai. He joins us with a first look at your forecast. Hey there, Bob.
Hey, good morning, guys. It certainly is pretty cold out there, and time does fly, especially when you have a busy schedule, the hustle and bustle this time of year. We're looking at cold temperatures this morning. Warm up the car. You're going to have to scrape some ice. Salisbury through Delmar, lower 30s for you. Selbyville as well. Milton 34, a little milder along the coast as we have a northwest breeze out there right now, so adding a bit of a sting to the air. We're looking at mostly clear skies, a few clouds zipping through, but we have more clouds back through D.C. and points west. I think we'll see those clouds increasing as we go through time. There is a clipper system farther back to the west. That could give us some sprinkles and flurries into tomorrow. Otherwise, this morning, we're not going to see that. Just mostly clear skies, then an increase in clouds by noon, and cold. Highs only in the mid-40s, feeling colder with the wind and pretty much overcast as we go later on into the afternoon. So if you want the sun, it's early on, and then we have the clouds and we have the cold and a more significant storm system by the weekend. I'll talk about that coming up.
Thanks a lot, Bob. Now this morning, Delaware State Police will continue to gather information. This is after a Seaford woman was killed in a car accident, Middleford Road and Route 13 in Seaford. The accident closed both northbound lanes and one southbound lane on Route 13. And state police say this was around 4:15 p.m. on Sunday. That's when a 74-year-old woman failed to stop at the red light and drove directly into the path of another car. According to troopers, she was taken to an area hospital by ambulance where she later died, and her name is being withheld until her family and relatives are notified. The driver of the other car, a 47-year-old woman, also from Seaford, and the passengers inside there, well, they were taken to an area hospital by ambulance for non-life-threatening injuries.
Delaware State Police are investigating another crash that happened in Seaford. This was Sunday night, and it resulted in the death of an 88-year-old man. According to police, this incident happened on Route 13. It's south of Ockles Road. For unknown reasons, an elderly driver got out of his car and then found himself in the right southbound lane of Sussex Highway. He was unfortunately in the path of an oncoming Lincoln Town car. Troopers say he did die at the scene. They are withholding his identity due to notifying his family.
A holiday tradition that is now seeing a shortage. If you've been out recently looking to get that Christmas tree, well, you may have noticed they're being sold at a higher price. While the owner of Coastal Christmas Trees in Milton says he personally has not had any issues growing trees, he says droughts have made Christmas trees come in smaller, and the number of trees worth selling has gone down. Other places in Sussex County, like Don's Tree Farm in Greenwood, say they have lost hundreds of trees due to long droughts and large amounts of rain all at once. The owner there says the flatlands of Delaware can prove to be a challenge for trees.
We're like a pool table, and it's very hard to get the water to run off. So I think the farmers have been fighting that for years down here. That's the reason why in Sussex County there's tax ditches to carry the water out and off to the bay.
And the owner of Coastal Christmas Trees tells Coast TV News that another contributing factor to a falling Christmas tree numbers simply a lack of farmers. As more Christmas tree farmers around the country retire, no one in their family is continuing their work.
The proposed Beach House Motel in Lewis moved another step forward last night. The mayor and city council held a public hearing for the proposed site plans for the motel that would take over the former site of the Two Dips ice cream on Savannah Road. The Planning Commission recommended approval with a number of conditions in October. That included additional parking. The applicant said that the motel will have 15 rooms now instead of 16 rooms, which aims to help with the parking situation. At 22 parking spaces as well as bicycle parking, the city requirements give this motel more than enough spaces. The applicant has plans to give a piece of the old building new life in this new motel.
Right now, the goal is to use it for some trim, some furniture, some shelving, also some exposed beams and just pieces of like artwork that we can say, you know, this came from a building that's been there since the 40s and 50s and 60s.
And the city says it will accept comments from this project until noon on Friday.
Also in Lewis, starting January 1st, the city will put in place certain codes, including updates of buildings and homes. This is for residential, existing building, swimming pool and spas, and property maintenance. Now, additionally, systems dealing with fires, like a sprinkler system, along with plans and permits, are required for new construction. City officials say the changes are to help be in line with state codes and to improve safety.
Governor John Carney has released the 7th annual report of the Government Efficiency and Accountability Review Board. This was established in 2017 and focuses on improving public services while reducing costs. This year's report highlights significant achievements, including an estimated $76 to $80 million in savings from ongoing projects. Key recommendations for 2023 involve modernizing digital government services and improving state personnel training and classification systems.
Developing news now in Wicomico County. A student handcuffed and removed from a school there an average of 3 times a week. According to state law, these removals are meant to be used for people endangering themselves or others and those with mental illnesses. They're known as petitions for emergency evaluation. And according to an Associated Press report, children are being sent to the emergency room for psychiatric evaluation. It says that the behaviors are brought on by bullying or frustration. In a 2017 settlement with the U.S. Department of Justice, Wicomico County schools agreed not to misuse the petitions.
Republican and Democratic lawmakers are at odds over the Ukraine-Israel aid package.
Yeah, while Democrats are taking steps to bring the matter to the floor this week, many in the GOP say they are not going to budge unless a major domestic matter is included. John Lawrence shows us details from both sides of the debate.
The southern border crisis in the U.S. is having a ripple effect nearly 10,000 miles away in Ukraine.
We are in urgent need of additional support as Russia continues this aggression war. The battlefield is very hot and Russia is trying to advance.
The White House issued a letter Monday saying not providing more funds for Ukraine will, quote, kneecap Ukraine on the battlefield.
I'm not helping Ukraine until we help ourselves.
Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina is among the Republicans who want some of the funds to address the U.S.'s immigration concerns.
The security supplemental must include funding and policy reforms to address the crisis at the southern border.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is pushing for a vote on the Ukraine-Israel aid package this week.
Democrats want to be reasonable on immigration. We're willing to make concessions, but we will not keep going in circles if Republicans aren't interested in even meeting us halfway.
Office of Management and Budget Director Shalonda Young says if an agreement isn't reached soon, the U.S. could face critical national security risks.
Unfortunately, many Republican extreme demands are still on the table, things that Republicans know can't get Democratic votes, and that's our stumbling block right now.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
And the Senate is scheduled to close for the year just in 2 weeks. And despite the stalemate, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is insisting that Republicans stay at the negotiating table.
We're just getting started on this hour of CoastTV News Today.
That page coming up is a Beach Buds debate why the Rehoboth Beach City Commissioners are withholding a vote to allow dogs on the beach in the summer.
Also in Rehoboth Beach, some changes to outdoor dining, what requirements restaurants may have to abide by.
And Amazon's festive flight offer, how college students can save on flights home for Christmas. All that and more as CoastTV News Today continues.
At Draper Media, we offer more than TV and radio advertising. We reach your customers wherever they are, at the gas pump, in bars and restaurants, driving around Delmarva, in a taxi or rideshare at the beach, on social media, or searching for products and services, checking their email, and listening to podcasts or streaming video. Our plans fit all your business needs. Email Frank Hamilton today.
Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning extends warm wishes to you and your loved ones this holiday season. Let us ensure your home is cozy and comfortable all year long. From your entire Coastal Comfort family, Happy Holidays! Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer.
You have the power to leave the world a little better than you found it. You have the power to live a more carefree life. You have the power to make your home more energy efficient and less costly to operate. Solar from Clean Energy USA can give you that power. With over 14 years of experience and thousands of systems installed, solar power is more attainable than ever with generous incentives, making it less costly than you may think. Contact Clean Energy USA today to get your power.
Transform your outdoor space with Backyard Works. We are Sussex County's one call for all your fence, deck, handrail, pergolas, shower, and trash enclosure needs. Locally owned and operated, we make all our vinyl and aluminum fence right here in Harbison, Delaware, from American-made manufacturers. Cut out the middleman and deal direct. As a TimberTech Platinum deck dealer, our trained team will professionally install your deck that will last a lifetime. Give us a call and let us make your backyard work.
Have fun and enjoy Delmarva's Coast with Petey the Peacock, Coast TV's feathered friend and sharing joy coast-wide. Know where he's going to be next and get his free coloring book at peteythepeacock.com. Brought to you by Tidal Health.
Just about 6:12 on this pretty cold Tuesday morning. We're hoping 37. Brightening skies. Sun's up now after 7 o'clock, but a beautiful start today, but cold. So you're going to be scraping some ice off the windshield. Inland areas, Seaford, Greenwood, back to Delmar. A little milder, so to speak, working your way towards the coast as we have the breeze picking up a little bit out of the northwest. We have clear skies, so traveling all across Delmarva and Mid-Atlantic, we're in good shape. Some clouds to our west. They will start to slide in as we go through the day. Washing the car, good shape today and tomorrow. Could see a few sprinkles of flurries, but that shouldn't mess up your car wash. And then looking good into Thursday as well. And go ahead and add the wax.
Sounds good, Bob. Thank you. Happening tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., the Delaware River and Bay Authority will be hosting a virtual public hearing to discuss the goals and the objectives of proposed fare changes and modifications at the Cape May Lewis Ferry for 2024. According to the ferry, the increases are due to inflationary pressures and decreases to encourage family and multi-trip travel.
We have a road update to tell you about. This is in Georgetown, and there is a road closure on Tyndall Road. According to DelDOT, it's between County Seat Highway and Hardscrabble Road, and this will go through December 15th, and it is for the installation of 2 crossroad pipes.
Electric vehicles have 79% more problems than other vehicles. That's according to the latest annual auto reliability survey from Consumer Reports. The director of the group's auto testing center says the problems arise mostly because EVs are mostly new models, and recently introduced car models, they generally tend to have more issues regardless of what drives them. Car companies haven't had the length of time to work out all the kinks as they have with models that they've produced for years.
Amazon is helping some college students get home for the holidays. The company is offering, get this, 3,000 of its Prime student members domestic flights for the holiday season for just $25. What a deal there. The discounted flights will become available at 9 a.m. Eastern Time today. And to join Prime Student, you have to be 18 to 24 years old or enrolled in a 2 or 4 year college.
Still more to come this morning. Discussions over regulations for outdoor dining. What the city there says those changes are meant to do.
And we're seeing dry conditions and brightening skies on our gutter helmet cam right now. The Indian River kicking up a little bit with a cold breeze. Need the ice scraper this morning with the return of colder weather. There could be some flurries in our future and a bigger system into the weekend. Mainly rain and wind. I'll have the timing on that coming up.
Elmer's Market, located on Route 404 in Georgetown, open all year round, offers local produce, meats, seafood, and delicious baked goods. We're more than just a produce stand. Take a stroll outside to our garden center. We have plants, shrubs, trees, and decor for the yard. Stop for a selection of unique gifts from local artisans and wreaths for the holidays. Get 10% off your purchase just by mentioning this ad. Elmer's Market, produce, grocery, and garden, bringing you fresh, local quality at its best.
For a great shopping experience, Furniture Gallery is the place to pick up one-of-a-kind signature finds to complete your home decor. Come explore our selection of handcrafted furniture and get all the supplies you need for your own DIY projects. And through the doors is Shore Marketplace, where you'll find the most unique local shops at the beach. With over 40 local artisans, Shore Marketplace is truly a local connection you cannot afford to miss. And next door you'll find Scrub Apparel outlets. All this under one roof with easy access off Coastal Highway North.
Worried about keeping your home warm this holiday season? Horizon Services is offering 0 down, 0 interest financing on select Energy Star rated heating and cooling systems to ease the burden. And don't make a single payment for an entire year. Schedule your free same-day estimate today and enjoy a cozier home tomorrow. Only available now through December 31st. Control your comfort and cut your wallet some slack by visiting horizonservices.com/TV.
The weather is brought to you by Spicer Brothers Construction. Born here to serve here.
Are you dreaming of the perfect outdoor space where you can relax and entertain? Look no further than Delmarva's most trusted partner, Spicer Brothers. We pride ourselves on superior craftsmanship and only use the finest materials to create beautiful, durable decks. From classic wooden decks to low-maintenance PVC materials, we have the perfect solution for you. And right now, get a free Green Mountain Grill with your new deck. Plus, enjoy 0% financing with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Spicer Brothers, turning homeowners' dreams into reality for over 20 years.
16 on this cold start to our Wednesday. We're getting a live look now at the scene in Seaford. And Bob, at least we are in this dry stretch. It was a little bit wet this weekend, but cold but dry. I'll take this for the next couple of days.
Absolutely, and pretty good weather to get the decorations out. I know there's still a lot of people putting up lights and lawn ornaments and such, so the weather will cooperate for that. The thing is, it's just colder, so the fingers get a little stiffer, harder to put the lights up for sure. But we're in good shape today, as it will be dry. Now tomorrow, I think we could see some flurries in the morning, a few sprinkles throughout the day. Really shouldn't hinder your decorating plans. And then Thursday, we're dry and cold once again. It's cold right now, 30 in Delmar, 31 in Seaford, Salisbury at 32, 31 in Selbyville. So leave extra time to warm up the car, bundle up the kids, and you'll have to probably scrape some ice as well. 40 in Indian River Inlet right now, as we have light winds, a little bit of a breeze along the coast, and we have clear skies. We have that white complexion to the satellite once again, indicating that cold air, and we have some clouds moving in through the D.C. and Baltimore area and farther back to the west. So I think we'll see the morning sunshine, then afternoon clouds. As we're watching this next system, they call this an Alberta Clipper, dives in out of Canada, usually pulls down some cold air, then tracks to the southeast. We have some rain and snow with it, and that could give us some sprinkles and flurries as we go into tomorrow. Here's Futurecast this morning. We've got lower 40s with sunshine. Then you see how the clouds increase by noon, and we're seeing temperatures around 46 in Delmar and Georgetown and Millsboro. So it'll be cold, and then might be just actually cloudy by mid-afternoon. Clouding up, 46 in Millsboro, Long Neck 45. So a chilly and cloudy evening on the way. And then through the overnight hours, we'll keep it mostly cloudy. And then moving into Wednesday morning, we'll see that Clipper system move in with the clouds. And if it's cold enough, we'll get some snowflakes in the morning, especially where we have temperatures in the 30s, like Salisbury back to Georgetown and Allendale. You could see some flurries, probably not along the coast. And then later in the morning, warm enough for just sprinkles, I think, but it'll be breezy and a cold day. By the afternoon, temperatures only in the mid-40s. You can see still some sprinkles hanging on. And then that disturbance starts to move offshore as we go into Wednesday evening with more clear skies and cold weather. The winds are out of the northwest, not especially strong, but it's cold and it'll be feeling cold for sure. And a bit of an onshore wind as we go into Tuesday evening. Want to fast forward to the weekend because we have big changes. Not so much Saturday. Saturday we're in good shape, lots of sunshine, but then clouds increase Sunday, and here comes some rain and heavy rain. I think later Sunday, Sunday evening, and Sunday night. Maybe some rumbles of thunder and a lot of wind and very heavy rain by very early Monday, and then that system moves offshore. Might have a first alert weather day coming up. We'll have to see. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast. 40s the next few days with sun and clouds and sprinkles and flurries on Wednesday. 55 Friday, 59 Saturday. Then that rain, heavy at times and windy on Sunday, 65. Drying out with sunshine Monday and 52.
All right, thanks, Bob. Outdoor dining, it was such a success during the pandemic that many places, like Rehoboth Beach, chose to make it a permanent activity. The city even created a design manual in March of 2022 specifically for outdoor dining. The Building and Licensing Department was at the mayor's and commissioners meeting on Monday for a report on how well restaurants followed the current outdoor dining rules. Overall, the biggest problem, they say, is restaurant barriers creeping too close to the end of the sidewalk, and that the outdoor policy, it has led to more customers at a number of the city's restaurants.
It's really great for people who want to come out and dine with their dogs. We have options for them. It just also all around gives us more seating so we can accommodate more people, more guests.
And the city says it hopes to see more restaurants taking on outdoor dining, and that stricter regulations will prevent restaurants from moving outdoor dining barriers too close to the streets. So it's very popular there in Rehoboth Beach, and it looks like it will continue for the near future. This does bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what change do you want in outdoor dining regulations?
All right, we have a couple options here. Let's take a look at some updated results from our last hour. Oh, people are still voting right now. We just saw a small change. Someone just voted for more spaces. That went to 30%. This went down 19% of you, longer hours. 22% want fewer restrictions. 29% of you say, meh, just leave it. No changes here. Again, still pretty close, though. It looks like more people did vote for more spaces, however.
Yeah, again, a good distribution there. And they're all, I think they're all valid points depending on what point of view. But no changes and more space is the two highest vote-getting categories so far.
That's right. Those are leading. If you haven't voted yet, you still can. Head to coasttvnews.com or our mobile app. Still to come this morning, dogs on the beach in Rehoboth Beach. They're still not allowed. But what came out of a meeting with the mayor last night that leaves hope for a decision. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Delmarva's Holiday House is brought to you by Bay to Beach Builders.
Hi, I'm Chris Adams, owner of Mattress Peddlers, your local family-owned mattress retailer. Have you ever heard someone say, I'd love to spend $8,000 on an air mattress? No? Me neither. So why break the bank for a mattress you're going to set once and never adjust again? If you need a solution for separate firmnesses for each side of the bed, there's a Split King that can do the job. Your comfort is important, but so is your bank account. Choose wisely.
Mattress Peddlers. For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Sign up to grow your team at the 2024 Draper Media Job Fair, powered by Premier Staffing Solutions. Be a part of the best marketed and most successful job fair on Delmarva, according to past employers who participated. The Draper Media Job Fair is Saturday, February 24th from 10 to 2 in the Jason Building at Del Tech in Georgetown. Meet over 1,000 applicants looking for work. For more info, go to WBOCevents.com.
At Chesapeake Home Services, we take the risk so you don't have to. Trust our team with the sale and installation of your new heating and air conditioning system. And if you're not satisfied for any reason within the first year and we can't fix it, we'll buy it back. At Chesapeake, we make sure you get the best affordable price to include flexible financing options with payments as low as $95 a month. When it's time for a new HVAC system, take the safest road out there. Chesapeake Home Services. We always go the extra mile.
Service sure to make you smile. They always go the extra mile.
The Delmarva Sports Network wants to congratulate the Stephen Decatur Seahawks for being state champions for the first time in school history. The Delmarva community is so proud of you. Local teams, big dreams. Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV. Download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Happening today in Rehoboth Beach. If you have to visit City Hall, plan accordingly. The city says it's going to be closed during the afternoon. This is for an employee event. You can still stop by between 8 to 11:30 a.m. or from 1 to 4:30 p.m.
The Rehoboth Board of Commissioners discussed the possibility of dogs being allowed on the beach during the summer season mornings. Currently in Rehoboth Beach, dogs are not allowed to be on the beach or the boardwalk from May 1st through September 30th. The Animals Issue Committee proposed this new rule after a survey that showed more dog owners are requesting for the city to change its current dog rules. During yesterday's meeting, there was debate over the proposal. The Beach and Boardwalk Committee, along with Mayor Stan Mills, talked about the overall negative effects it could have to the Rehoboth beaches.
We have irresponsible dog owners that don't clean up after their dogs and stuff. And unfortunately, the responsible dog owners get penalized. And it's just what happens.
And the Board of Commissioners decided to withhold making a vote until further notice, saying they want to prioritize parking regulations first. That proposal is to extend parking season from May 1st to October 31st.
And as First Alert meteorologist Bob Try, he joins us again. Bob, I'm cheating again. I looked over your shoulder. I saw those temperatures. This is one of those rare days where we are not going to see anything in the 50s.
No. Well, maybe 50 farther south, but I think most of us are stuck in the 40s, but feeling a lot colder today because of the clouds and that northwest breeze. We'll see the sun this morning and then increasing clouds. Georgetown, Millsboro, Laurel, among other cities, around 47. Lewiston, Rehoboth at 45. Eastern Shore, Cambridge, 47. Close to 50 in Vienna, 49, but not quite. And, there's a 50. Pocomoke City, there you go, Matt. And then Snow Hill at 50, Princess Anne, 49, Salisbury 49, and Chincoteague 49. But once again, feeling colder. And we have that chance of some sprinkles and flurries into Wednesday. Not a big deal. A more significant rainstorm into the weekend. I'll have more on that coming up the next half hour.
All right, thank you so much. Also after the break on Coast TV News today, Democrats and Republicans debate over aid for both Israel and Ukraine, while a letter from the White House is now pushing for urgent action on that matter.
Also, Dewey driveway decision. What new regulations were approved for driveways in that town?
And Christmas tree crisis, what issue many Christmas tree farmers are now facing. Coast TV News today will be right back.
We bought the house about 7 years ago. We recognized that the roof was starting to look worn. We decided to call Spicer Brothers to come give us an estimate and tell us what they could do. The sales guy was great. We felt very comfortable and we made the decision. They started prepping the site and they started ripping the roof off. It was like a well-oiled machine, and we have our beautiful roof that's no worries now. It does look really good. I'm really proud of it. I'm really happy.
Before you sign, keep Spicer Brothers in mind.
What's this? It's a gift from the Delaware Electric Cooperative.
But why did they give us a billing credit?
Since the co-op is owned by its members, each Christmas, DEC returns money to those members. This December, DEC is giving $5 million back to those who were members in 2011. These refunds are one of the many ways the co-op is different from for-profit utilities.
It is the season of giving.
Wow!
Ho, ho, ho. From our DEC family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Elevate your business and engage more customers with Draper Media. Our diverse network of media properties such as WBOC, Coast TV, 93.5 The Beach, and 102.5 WBOC reaches over 500,000 Delmarva residents across various channels like television, radio, social media, and digital platforms. Enhance your brand's visibility across the Delmarva region with Draper Media. Our passionate team of media specialists and content creators are dedicated to showcasing your brand through engaging commercials, dynamic drone footage, eye-catching graphic and web design, and social media branding. Share your brand story on our popular programs, capturing the attention of your target audience. Trust your brand with Draper Media, a family-oriented company serving the Delmarva community. Contact Frank Hamilton today at fhamilton@wboc.com to get started.
When you step into a luxury bathroom from Coastal Bay Construction, it becomes your sanctuary. Relaxing, refreshing, invigorating. Coastal Bay Construction is your local bath remodeling expert and can help you transform your space into something you'll love. Get the luxury bathroom you want with easy access and services that make cleaning a breeze. Call Coastal Bay for your free quote with 2 years free financing or $1,200 off your whole bath.
If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck,
it's Coastal.
Nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Ow.
Delmarva's Classic Rock, Big 107.7.
Over 100 boys and girls basketball teams, 5 days of the best high school basketball talent in the country, 8 games a day, and it's all on the Delmarva Sports Network. The 41st Annual Governor's Challenge High School Basketball Tournament lives right here on the Delmarva Sports Network. From the first tip of the day to the wrap-up show each night, DSN is there. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app to see the action from every court. The 41st Governor's Challenge, exclusively on DSN, presented by OC Floor and Home Gallery. This is Coast TV News Today.
December 5th, 2023. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
Yeah, 6:30 a.m. as we make our way on this Tuesday morning.
A fine Tuesday morning.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
I'm down with it, too. Let's see if First Alert meteorologist Bob Try, he's down with it. He joins us now to help you prepare as you make your way out your door. Hey there, Bob.
Hey, good morning, guys. Okay, I'm down with it for sure. We are looking at a very chilly morning, so you're going to want to bundle up and leave extra time to get to work or school this morning. There's a lot of places at freezing or below freezing. Salisbury, Delmar, Seaford, down to 29 in Redmond right now, 34 in Milton. Along the coast, a little milder, so more than likely frost-free there, but inland, a much different story as we're looking at light winds, mainly clear skies, so that's why we have the frost. But we're watching some clouds now building in from the west, and skies will increase, those clouds will, throughout the day. And as a clipper system is headed our way, that will push the clouds our way, and eventually maybe some sprinkles and flurries into tomorrow. Not today, not seeing that. We're looking at the cold this morning, 30s warming into the 40s with increasing clouds by noon, thickening clouds, and then maybe just downright cloudy by 3:30 and cold. Highs only into the mid-40s, maybe some upper 40s. And heading out on the boardwalk this morning, bundle up. The earlier you get out, the more you'll see the sunshine. Temperatures in the upper 30s, but then clouds increasing later in the morning and upper 40s by 11 with a northwest breeze.
All right, thank you, Bob. Between national droughts and some of the strange weather this past year, Christmas trees took a bit of a beating.
Yeah, they did. Coast TV News reporter Charles Reinert shows us why not everything is merry and bright for Christmas trees this year.
Picking out a Christmas tree and decorating it is a holiday tradition, but there aren't as many options this season. Don Hallowell at Don's Tree Farm in Greenwood says it's been a rough off-season.
We've seen extremely dry conditions, and then in one day back middle of July, we've seen 12 inches of rain in a 12-hour period, which really curtailed a lot of our trees. I'm going to say 500 to 800 trees lost.
Hallowell says he has lost hundreds of seedlings due to those odd weather patterns. He says here in Delaware, the flat landscapes make it easier for flooding to occur.
We're like a pool table.
And a lot of trees you see on the market are from mountainous states like Pennsylvania and North Carolina. I did speak with the owner of Coastal Christmas Trees here in Milton, and he was not available for an interview tonight. However, he did tell me that while he didn't have any issues growing trees this past year, he said a lot of the trees that were brought in were either too small or not worth selling. Hallowell did say his farm is doing fine, but dealing with Mother Nature can make any farmer say, bah humbug. Another contributing factor to the falling amount of trees is simply a lack of farmers. I've been told by multiple Christmas tree farmers that as more and more Christmas tree farmers start to retire around the country, their family members aren't picking up the job, forcing them to close their doors. I'm Charles Reiner in Milton, Coast TV News.
And following up on that, picking out a local live Christmas tree, it is engaging activity for the whole family. I experienced this over the weekend. But despite the shortage, there are local Christmas tree farms in Delaware that you can support this season. According to the Delaware Department of Agriculture, you can visit local Christmas tree farms in the state that are listed on the Delaware Grown website. There's an interactive map to see which tree farm is closest to you, and it has their contact information as well.
Well, this morning, Delaware State Police will continue to gather information after a Seaford woman was killed in a car accident. This was at Middleford Road and Route 13 in Seaford. This accident closed both northbound lanes and one southbound lane of Route 13. State police say it was around 4 p.m. that a 74-year-old woman failed to stop at a red light. She drove directly into the path of another car. According to troopers, she was taken to a hospital where she later died. Her name is currently being withheld until her family and her relatives are notified. The driver of the other car, a 47-year-old woman from Seaford, and her passengers, they were taken to hospitals for non-life-threatening injuries.
Well, moving along, driveway change is coming to Dewey Beach. Dewey Beach commissioners voted unanimously to approve an ordinance relating to minimum allowable distances between driveway entrances and intersections. The change was recommended by the Planning and Zoning Commission on November 17th. According to the commissioners, driveway entrances may be no closer than 40 feet to any intersection, with a measurement taken from the lot corner closest to the two intersecting streets. However, the town says the building official may approve a shorter distance depending on the circumstances.
The Register of Regulations has published its December report in which DelDOT proposed a regulation pertaining to its electric speed monitoring systems, or their speed cameras, for the state aimed to reduce deadly and serious accidents on roadways. The department is accepting public comments for the speed camera proposal now through January 2nd.
Republican and Democrat lawmakers are at odds over the Ukraine and Israel aid packages.
Now, while Democrats are taking steps to bring the matter to the floor this week, many in the GOP say they are not going to budge unless a major domestic matter is included.
Now, the White House issued a letter Monday saying not providing more money for Ukraine will, quote, kneecap Ukraine on the battlefield. Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina is among the Republicans who want some of the funds to address the U.S. immigration concerns.
The Office of Management and Budget Director Shalonda Young says if an agreement isn't reached soon, the U.S. could face critical national security risks. Well, as you just saw right there, and maybe even heard, that's a house in Virginia. It exploded as police officers attempted to serve a search warrant on Monday. Arlington County Police responded to the home on North Burlington Street shortly before 5 p.m. for reports of shots fired. Then hours later, as officers were trying to execute a search warrant, the suspect allegedly fired a flare gun inside the home. That home, as you just saw, it then exploded. That blast blew away the front porch and the roof flew into the air as orange flames continued to grow. Several police officers got minor injuries, but they were not taken to hospitals. The suspect, whose name has not been released, has not yet been located.
Still more to get to in this final half hour. Don't go anywhere.
Still ahead, taking a look at the hometown Christmas parade from last night. That and what parades you have to look forward to around Sussex County this week.
Also, the Philadelphia Eagles fortify their front line. Details of a deal that adds linebacker Shaquille Leonard to the roster. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
I was told I would have to live with a burning pain in my feet.
Not true. Acupuncture can help. Acupuncture is a holistic approach to treating neuropathy that does not require pharmaceuticals.
When I was diagnosed with neuropathy, I didn't think anything could help my pain. After starting my treatments, I'm able to be myself again.
Customized treatment plans can relieve your pain. Acupuncture is often the last resort with the best results.
To learn more about Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
With all the choices of services around Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields offering the best of Delmarva, including Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, Porch Protection Systems, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, Active Pest Solutions, Delmarva Day, Buchanan Subaru, and Floor Coverings International of Middle Delmarva. Delmarva experts, local experts, right when you need them.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Khalsa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sundar Khalsa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Khalsa Jewelers.
We at Khalsa Jewelers offer signature pieces that represents the beauty, the love, and also the celebration of our life. Find your piece in historic Lewis, Rehoboth Beach, Instagram, and Facebook.
Our gift to you. Enjoy Christmas music on The Duck, your Christmas variety station.
Just about 6:39 on this mostly clear Tuesday morning. Kind of chilly out there, but frost-free along the coast on our Dry-Tech cam. 40 in Ocean City right now, but inland areas, you're frosty right around freezing in Salisbury, 30 in Delmar, 31 in Greenwood, and 29 in Redden. So here's some scrapey noises out there. Warm up the car. A little bit of wind, not too much. We're looking at mostly clear skies, but some clouds shooting in from the west, and we'll see those increasing as we go through the day as we're watching a clipper system heading our way. Today's checklist: don't need the umbrella, you need to warm up the car. One of those remote fobs are really handy today. Heavy coat, warm beverage for sure. Need the ice scraper inland and sunglasses for especially this morning.
Well, Monday night saw one of the popular holiday events take place, the Rehoboth Beach Hometown Christmas Parade. There were over 130 entries in the parade, ranging from our local marching bands to Coast TV's own Petey the Peacock. And Madeline Overturf once again was the MC. The night is organized by the Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company, and this year's firefighters stuffed the ambulance with toys for tots. As always, the night finished with Santa and Mrs. Claus coming to the nation's summer capital to enjoy cookies and hot chocolate with kids at the firehouse.
Looks like a lot of fun. It doesn't stop there. One of the next events spreading Christmas cheer is in Milton. The Milton Fire Department is putting on the parade in downtown Milton Wednesday at 7 p.m. This begins at the corner of Union Street and Atlantic Avenue. It passes through downtown and it ends at Milton Elementary.
And Greenwood is hosting its Christmas parade this Friday at 7 p.m. The town wants visitors to make travel plans early before the day of the parade. The town says to expect road closures through the town on parade day, and officials say no cars should be parked on Market, Mill, 2nd, 1st, South Church, Draper, Dixie, Tatman, Snyder Streets, and Governor's Avenue after 4 p.m. That's a lot of streets, Paige.
Yes.
They say any cars parked on those streets after 4 p.m. may be towed at the owner's expense.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
What's going on, everybody? After a tough loss on Sunday, the Eagles picked up a much-needed piece. Now, we are not saying that this will be the savior for Philadelphia's season, but it does help a struggling linebacker core. Former free agent Shaquille Leonard made his decision on which team to join. The former Indianapolis Colts middle linebacker has agreed to a one-year deal to join the Philadelphia Eagles. The specific financial terms of Leonard's deal with the Eagles was not immediately disclosed. The four-time All-Pro joins an Eagles defense that has been hit by injuries at this point of the season. The most notable injuries include second-year linebacker Nakobe Dean and linebacker Zach Cunningham to a hamstring injury in Week 13. The former Defensive Rookie of the Year is also familiar with Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni, as he was the offensive coordinator for the Colts from 2018 to 2020 when Leonard first entered the league. We'll see if he can make an impact in Dallas on Sunday. That'll do for sports. Have a great day, everybody.
Hey there, Delmarva. Here's a look at what's happening today at 4 o'clock on Coast Life. We are checking back in with our wonderful friends at the Parker Group, seeing more of what goes on behind the scenes at the Parker Group. And we have a mega reason for you to adopt. We are checking in with our friends at the Brandywine Valley SPCA about the upcoming mega adoption event. All of that and more happening today at 4 o'clock right here on Coast Life. The holiday season is here, and of course, with it comes many fun activities that we all love to enjoy. One of these is decorating your home inside and outside, so take a look at your screen. This Christmas tree is beautifully lit up. I just love the silver reindeer, the tree skirt, the blues, the silvers, all of those touches there. And get this, that tree is 9 feet tall. Yeah, hard to tell by a photo, but it is. This photo was sent to us by Steve and Doug, who say it is their first Christmas in Delaware.
That is fantastic, and we would love to see how you decorate your house for the holiday season. So take a look at your screen. You can send your pictures and videos to coasttvnews.com/holidayhouse.
And the Bless Our Children campaign also in full swing already. We've collected over $125,000 to help provide Christmas for children who otherwise might go without it. But we all know this year is creating many hardships for many more people, so that need is even larger.
We could not do our Bless Our Children campaign without generous viewers like you who are filling up our tree and making sure every child has a present open Christmas morning. Right now, I want to read this beautiful card from George and Jan Owens of Seaford, who say, "Thank you for blessing the children and families of Delmarva with the Bless Our Children outreach. Merry Christmas." Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for donating.
If you'd like to make a donation, you can send a donation and a holiday card, and we may read your well wishes on air. You can send a check or money order to the address on your screen, or you can donate online. And again, thank you for all of your help ensuring that every child on Delmarva has a very Merry Christmas.
We all love the warmth and comfort of carpet in our homes, but worrying about spills and pets is a constant. What if I told you the latest in carpet innovation is spill-proof and pet-proof? It'll save the day. It's like magic. The liquid is just beating up. No soaking in, No stains. Get the ultimate carpet protection with Floor Coverings International. We will bring our mobile showroom right to your door.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Expand your family this holiday season. Grassroots Rescue believes each and every dog deserves their own unique chance at a happily ever after. Home of the perfectly imperfect, Grassroots Rescue provides educational opportunities and information on responsible pet ownership, offering assistance with pet food, spay, neuter, and emergency medical care. For more info on how to adopt, visit grrde.org.
The Delmarva Sports Network wants to congratulate the Stephen Decatur Seahawks for being state champions for the first time in school history. The Delmarva community is so proud of you. Local teams, big dreams.
Will this returning champ fuel an iconic feud?
Garfunkel's manager reached out to me. The ball is in Paul Simon's court.
Tuesday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
Weather brought to you by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, dedicated to excellence in Delaware and Maryland.
Coastal Comfort is your premier Carrier factory authorized dealer. That means not only do you receive the highest quality product, you also receive savings. With purchase of a qualified Carrier system, you could get back up to $1,550 instantly with Carrier Cool Cash. And you could also qualify for up to $2,000 federal tax credit. Call us today while the savings are hot. Coastal Comfort, we're the experts because we earned it. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
46 on your Tuesday, and we are going to take a live look now at Rehoboth Beach. And don't let the sunrise fool you. The calm waters there in Rehoboth Beach fool you, because Bob, I had some frost on my windshield this morning. I had to turn up the, what do you call it, when the heat hits your windshield? Okay. I think that's what it's called. Defroster? Is that what it is? Defroster? I don't know. I just turn it on and drive to work.
Boom. There you go.
That's all I know.
Yeah, that's what you need.
I need
and
it.
It is a frosty morning page for inland areas, clear skies and calm winds. So you'll be doing that for a couple minutes extra this morning. So warm up the car, get a nice warm beverage going, and scrape off the windshield, because you'll have to do that inland areas. Along the coast, not too much. Temperatures right now are cold inland, 29 in Redden, 30 in Delmar, 32 in Salisbury, 32 in Selbyville, Milton 34, Lewis 36, and once again, you're in the upper 30s, so close to 40 right along the immediate coast, so you're probably not going to need to scrape the windows there, just more so inland as we have the calm conditions inland. A little bit of a breeze along the coast, and we have mainly clear skies. However, you see the white that's moving. That's some mid to high level clouds that are starting to build into Delaware, and they're a little thicker back through D.C. and Baltimore, and then more of those clouds back into the Ohio Valley. They're attached to this low. This is an Alberta Clipper. They dive out of Western Canada, drag down a lot of cold air, and usually ahead of them they have a little bit of rain and snow, and that's what we're seeing across the Midwest right now. And that system could give us some sprinkles or flurries tomorrow morning. Not a big deal, just kind of a novelty thing as we're getting closer to Christmas. This morning, lower 40s, and then in clouds increasing as we go into the midday hour, then mainly cloudy by 3:30 and pretty chilly, only 45 Rehoboth, Selbyville 46, Delmar 46, so a cold afternoon, cloudy evening, and we'll call it mostly cloudy through the overnight, some breaks, and then by the morning we've got temperatures in the 30s, and that with that Clipper system moving in could be cold enough for some flurries into the morning, and then maybe some sprinkles along the coast. It'll start getting pretty windier as well around 10 a.m. and temperatures in the 40s would mean probably just sprinkles at that time. So later in the morning into the afternoon, still that sprinkle possibility. Here's 3 o'clock. You see the blue arrows. It's kind of windy, kind of cold. Temperatures in the mid 40s, still that sprinkle possible. Then that system moves offshore and we start to clear it out Wednesday night. As far as the winds, not especially strong, but we'll have that breeze going. And when it's in the 40s, it feels a few degrees colder than those actual temperatures. We have a dry Saturday on the way, but clouds increase on Sunday and a pretty significant system taking shape to our west. That leaves us on the warm side with rain, heavy rain into Sunday evening, and wind as well, and maybe some thunder. And then that leaves on Monday. So we'll be watching that. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast cold the next few days with highs in the 40s, as cold as 26 by Thursday morning. Sprinkles and flurries Wednesday, otherwise dry right into Saturday, 59. And then that rain and wind on Sunday, 65, cooler and drier on Monday.
All right, thank you, Bob. Starting this month in a move to address nursing staff shortages in Delaware, the state has launched an innovative tuition incentive program for certified nurse assistants.
Yeah, this initiative, at first in the state, aims to fill critical vacancies by covering up to $3,000 in tuition per candidate.
Selected training facilities include Bear Professional Institute, Delaware Skills Center, and Sussex County Vocational Technical School District.
The program targets people with nursing experience, providing a pathway to certification and state employment with a commitment of 2 years service post-certification.
And once certified, candidates will receive a compensation package, including a starting salary of $34,000.
NOAA Fisheries announced the extension of a voluntary right whale slow zone. They say the Ocean City buoy, operated by the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution and the University of Maryland Center for Environmental Science, they redetected the presence of right whales east of Ocean City on Sunday. The right whale slow zone is in effect through December 18th.
And as we move along, Beach Heroes OC announced its December cleanup dates, and one of those is actually happening today. According to the organization, volunteers can help clean up 118th Street, also known as Ocean City Square, south lot of the Convention Center. That cleanup is scheduled for December 12th, 94th Street at Acme on December 19th, and south lot of North Side Park on December 26th. The cleanup times are from 9 to 10 a.m.
It is now 6:50. It's time to check in with our Coastal Pet of the Day, brought to you by Maggie's Pet Boutique.
And today's Coastal Pet of the Day looks very happy to be finally in the Christmas season, like a lot of us are. On your screen right now is Sophie, and Sophie was sent to us by Kara, who says that in this picture, Sophie was the ultimate party animal at the Christmas party.
She came prepared. Look at that sweater.
Love that sweater.
It's amazing. We want to keep seeing your pets on Delmarva. Keep sending us photos and telling us what makes your pet so special.
All right, if you take a look at your screen, we got the information there where you can email us, and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all of the pets we feature.
Let's get together and sing.
Music boosts moods, reduces anxiety and agitation, and increases happiness and engagement.
At Homewell Care Services, we can use music to help connect with your loved ones.
Homewell Care Services provides quality in-home care 24/7 or short-term care when you need it most. To learn more about Homewell Care Services, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town, the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep. Coverage you can count on.
Illuminations by Bellaterra. Customize your lighting vision with the only certified outdoor lighting designer in the state of Delaware. Aesthetics and functionality are key components utilized in our designs, increasing property value, beauty, safety, and security. Whether you're adding mood lighting to a patio space or improving visibility, Illuminations by Bellaterra will deliver exceptional lighting installations that will impress every time the sun goes down.
Call today to see how Illuminations by Bellaterra can light up your life.
From inside Iran, from Israel, from Florida, from Lewiston, Maine. Part of our continued reporting. This is what a country in war looks like. Women, children. What is it like? Countless neighborhoods across the region that look just like this. Everybody good? Get to it for all this damage to
You feel when you wheel.
Very dramatic group. Nobody's nervous. It's like they're sitting at home on their couch.
Fantastic, faithful fans.
Keeps it going.
Tuesday at 7 on CoastTV.
Will this returning champ fuel an iconic feud?
After my appearance, Garfunkel's manager reached out to me and offered to send me his book.
Art Garfunkel watches?
He does, but the ball is in Paul Simon's court.
Tuesday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
The Delmarva Sports Network wants to congratulate the Cape Henlopen Vikings for an outstanding football season. The Delmarva community is so proud of you. Local teams, big dreams.
It is 6:54. It's time now for some things you need to know before you go. This morning, Delaware State Police will continue to gather information after a Seaford woman was killed in a car accident at Middleford Road and Route 13 in Seaford. State police say it was around 4 o'clock. A 74-year-old woman failed to stop at the red light. She drove directly into the path of another car. According to troopers, she was then taken to an area hospital where she later died. The driver of the other car, a 47-year-old woman from Seaford, and the passengers were taken to a hospital for non-life-threatening injuries.
Well, if you've been out recently looking to get that Christmas tree, you may have noticed they are being sold at a higher price. The owner of Coastal Christmas Trees in Milton says he personally has not had any issues growing trees. He does say droughts nationwide have made Christmas trees come in smaller, and the number of trees worth selling have gone down. That another contributing factor to a falling Christmas tree number is simply a lack of farmers, as more Christmas tree farmers around the country retire and no one in their family is continuing their work.
The proposed beach house motel in Lewis moved another step forward last night. Mayor and city council there held a public hearing for the proposed site plans for the motel that would take over the former site of Two Dips Ice Cream on Savannah Road. The Planning Commission recommended approval with a number of conditions in October that include additional parking. The applicant said the motel will have 15 rooms instead of 16, which aims to help with that parking situation.
Amazon is helping some college students get home for the holidays. Company is offering 3,000 of its Prime student members domestic flights for the holiday season for just $25. The discounted flights will become available at 9 a.m. Eastern Time today.
Airbnb wants to host one family in the North Pole.
Yeah, the company is giving away 3 nights at a cabin decked out in Christmas decor in northern Finland.
That's incredible. And just take a look at this winter wonderland. It's dubbed Santa's Cabin. The home is in Finland. The town has what it calls the official Santa Claus post office. The winners can volunteer to help sort through thousands of letters there.
Oh, and they'll even be supplied with elf attire to help get into the holiday spirit.
I think it's my dream come true, actually.
Dream job.
A dream job. That's incredible. Well, it is now 6:56. It's time for a quick look at your forecast before you head out your door.
Yeah, we got one final check with First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahey on this cold start to a Tuesday morning.
Cold start that Santa would like. And I think if you're staying at Santa's cabin, you're going to have to pull some of your weight and, be like an elf, and work and do some work for Santa close to the North Pole. Feeling kind of like the North Pole this morning. Temperatures in the low to mid 30s. We're going to see some sunshine this morning, then increasing clouds through the afternoon. It will be a chilly day. Highs only into the upper 40s, right around 48. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Could see some flurries or sprinkles as we go into Wednesday. Not a big deal. 46. The bigger deal is the cold. Mid 40s through Thursday. And boy, 26 by Thursday morning. That's a hard freeze. 55 on Friday. Into the weekend, we have changes. Saturday looks good, 59. But then Sunday, the rain increases. It becomes heavy and maybe some thunder and windy. We'll be watching that system. Very mild, 65. And then it cools off next week with sunshine and 50s Monday and Tuesday. And then back into the 40s after that.
Take all the sunshine we can get, Bob. Thank you. And thank you for joining us on Coast TV News today.
And the Today Show is coming up next at 7 a.m.
Don't forget, we'll be back with Coast TV News midday at 11. So stick around.
And for even more news and coverage you can count on, you can download our Coast TV News and weather apps. Have a great Tuesday morning, everybody.